Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back. And we are going to get the Mercury set up today. So, I need some duct tape. Because I want to move this downstairs. I want to move this downstairs. I want to move this downstairs. Let's see. So, the other thing that's running through that centrifuge is our niter, and it is right here. And soul sand, which we're not going to be doing yet because it's going to give us soul sand oil, is a 64. So we can run that one through the steel one just fine. Let's go ahead and move this until we get a definitive answer from Greg. I'll just put it down here for right now, because the only thing I heard from Greg about it when I talked to him yesterday was that what would he do for the, what would you generify it into? And I told him for the eye ones, the only one that made sense to me was to do the cat's eye, because it's the only one that, or not cat's eye, tiger eye, which apparently I don't even have down here, because it's the only one that I'd ever heard of. Alright, actually, you know what? I just screwed that up. Well, let's just do this, because I actually want to put, hello, give me that. I actually want to put the soul sand on this side, even though it should go with that one, but we'll deal with that later, when we actually need to. There we go. And Cinnabar is a 2-to-1 recipe. So that means we need to get a hopper. And I need to get something to eat. In here, no. In there, yes. Alright, let's go set this up. By the way, if you heard the psh, I got the distillation tower back on. We got a bunch of hydrogen stored up again, so I figured we might as well get it used up. I can keep an eye on the power. Okay, we want to set it that way so it's not outputting anything yet. And then we want it to 2. It does not need to be exact. And then like that. And now that, because I already set the filter upstairs yesterday. We should have Cinnabar. Glorious. Yep, there's our Cinnabar right there. Okay. So that is all taken care of. So now we can set up the bath, which right here is our tank. And luckily, Mercury is very low temperature. We'll fill vertical. So do that. And we have Mercury in that line. Alright, so now we just got to figure out where we want to put the bath. And I was looking at things earlier. So sheldonite in the bath with sodium persulfite or potassium persulfite is going to give us nickel. With mercury, it's going to give us more sheldonite. If we do it in the sluice, we're going to get a chance at palladium, nickel, iridium, and more sheldonite. Now, we'll have a better overall output of something that we can run through the platinum group sludge Aquariga stuff if we run it through the mercury. But we'll have a better chance at something that is more useful, meaning the iridium, if we just run it through the sluice. And because mercury is a limited, use that worm loosely, because it's only limited by the fact that I'm not using redstone for it. There's so much redstone with the vanilla stuff. If I wanted to set up redstone centrifuging, I could get tons of mercury, but since this mercury is somewhat limited, I'm going to go ahead and just wash the sheldonite for a chance at getting that iridium, because the palladium can be ran through along with the nickel and the sheldonite just the same. So I would rather have that 3% chance, well, 9 3% chances of iridium than I would the guaranteed 1 full nickel or 1 full sheldonite, because the sheldonite itself is basically platinum. Sheldonite dust, roast it, you get platinum, nickel, and palladium. So each one of those dusts is only half a platinum. So it's not that big a deal. I'd rather have the iridium. So we're going to be running, we're not going to be running the sheldonite. We're going to be running the sparolite, the iridium. Those will run through here. I don't think we're going to get any nickel ore. I don't believe it exists anywhere unless Greg has done something weird. That would give us cobalite there, and it would give us, again, sheldonite. He put sheldonite instead of platinum for a lot of these, and it kind of sucks. Sparolite, that would actually give us copper if we did it in the persult fight, which is a waste, and it'll give us sheldonite if we do it in the mercury. But if we do it in the sluice, we have antimony, copper, hematite, rhodium, sheldonite, and then sparolite. I would much rather the sparolite on this case, or the sheldonite in this case, than I would all this other crap I can get somewhere else. So spare light I'm definitely doing. Iridium I'm definitely doing. So I'm going to take this one out of here. And I'll put the other two into here so I can go mining and get me some of that. But I'm not going to go mining till I have explosives. So we're going to put this bath somewhere. Just trying to decide where I want to put it. Because we're going to have at least, if there isn't any more I need to do, we're at least going to have those two. Leaving a gap for another copper-based one, but I don't think there's going to be one. We'll say 3 just to be safe. So I could actually put this bath like right here at the end of this. I went ahead and did this for these. I need to put them in a better order. This is going to be where we send the Platinum Group Sludge ones, is into those. But I could literally just do this. And then we could have the output here. It's not going to have to go that way because we're not going to get anything that's going to go that way out of it. I need to move the spare light because that is something I would get out of it, but we don't really need it to go that way. Yeah, let me go get a inventory filter. I still have one left, so I won't have to make another one. That is not what I meant to grab. There we go. Alright, so we're going to take this one out. We're going to put that in. And we're going to have the main go that way. And just so we don't have anything weird, we're going to have that facing go that way. There we go. So that'll take care of that. We just need to have the input, which actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. We're going to turn this bath around. Boy, don't make me turn this bath around. Something you never want to hear somebody say to their kid. Why are you taking a bath with your kid, you sicko? Never mind. I need help. Please, somebody send me help. Okay, so we're going to do this. And we're going to come up. And that will be the input now. There we go. So that'll take care of our input. And I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that for the moment. We're going to take an iridium and a spare light. We're going to put them into our filter. And we're going to run one of each once I get the Mercury actually over here, because that would kind of help. Now, how, per se, do you... Really, moron? Really? Hold on. That's what a spare tank's for. I'm not wasting Mercury. Boop. Give me that. Hey, look, my stainless is still going. It's going to be cooking for a while. There's a lot of it to go. Alright. Give me that. That should now have the 200 Mercury. So get rid of that. Alright. So let's do this a little less stupid this time. And let's go up here. And we'll come across like this. It's better to do it this way because then I'm not messing with an actual fluid yet. Alright, there we go. So now that, we'll get our Mercury in there. And our Mercury bath starts. And there is our iridium, which we want to put into this one. And we want to do that. And then we're going to grab all of these. And over to the bench. Put all of this together. There's our sheldonite. And we can put that one into this one. Connect that. The sparolite already has somewhere to go. The sheldonite now does have somewhere to go. So now if we connect that up, we should end up with 2 right here. Once I do that. And yeah, that should do it. Now I think I did just screw up and lose that one sheldonite because I didn't have that connected. So it's already ran through up here, I'm sure. But one sheldonite's not a major issue. We now got that connected. And I need to figure out how I want to do this. Because that's the output up there. I need to make sure that I have this done correctly. So these are the 2 inputs that are coming into here that'll run through this pipe. Now the problem is that this is going to go into here as well. Is it a shorter trip to get to here? And probably not. So I definitely want to get this moved over here. So we'll definitely do that. And then we can just reset this one. And in case we need it for something else, we'll leave it right there. Nickel needs to go with them. but it's not going to be coming through there, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's run another one of these and let's see what it does. Well, that is a problem. Why is that a problem? That means that that output must be stuck in that pipe. Why was it stuck in that pipe? There should be nothing else coming through this pipe right now. Unless it had copper coming through at the moment. Let's run one. Tiny. There's only 7 of those. So where'd the other 2 go? Okay, the spare light went, but it went into the pipe. I did set this right? Yeah. It's going down, so it should be coming into this pipe, which should be going into right there. That's platinum, not sheldonite. How'd that get platinum, not sheldonite? The fuck? Oh, because iridium puts out platinum, not sheldonite. That's what it was. Okay. So then I need to actually... Which is weird that it's not going up here to be centrifuge, though. Alright, let's do that. Let's wash one of these. Give me all of that. Now we can set that back where it needs to go. And we want the sheldonite there. And there's the second one. But now why is this... Oh, because that's the output. That's my problem. I'm an idiot. This is an input. This is an input. That is the output. So we need it to go that way, but if we do it that way, we're basically going to have an issue with it. Yeah, we need to do this because that's the output. And then we need to run this. Close that a minute. Let's actually... What the hell was that? Oh, that's my Tetra. Which should have been going right there. Okay. Let's get this pipe work right here. So we're going to change this to go up. And we're going to have the output go that way. So then we can have this come down and connect there. So now they're going to go through here. They're going to go into there. They're going to go through here. They're going to go into there. And they're going to come out on that side and run through this line of crap. And now we have the problem of we need to connect it back to right there. but we don't have that new pipe yet. That new extender. So we're going to have to do this, which is going to be atrocious and annoying. But it'll work. And maybe I can figure out some way of doing this pipe, because this is the sluice juice pipe here. Maybe I can run it. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything in this pipe, right? Yeah. Let's take this out of here. And then we can take this out of here. And we can actually do, oops. We can actually do it like this. And then we can have this pipe, instead of going under that pipe. No, we want this one. Instead of going under that pipe, we'll go beside that pipe. Perfect. There we go. That gets that out of the way, and it's 2 less pipes. And now we have 3 sheldonite and 152 sparelite. If we take this, we stick it in here, we give that a whack job, that it will fill the inventory below, and connect the pipe. Sparelite will come into here. It'll run. Everything will drop through. We now have 153. Perfect. And I can go ahead, because I have all 3 of them open. I can fix that. Which, by the way, I fixed the pipe over here, if you didn't notice. And we can go ahead and put the iridium into here. We can get rid of that. And we can go ahead and run this across. Connect it there. Connect it there. And then we can just dump this stuff out. And we're good to go. Now, the only other thing that I need to get done for the Platinum Group Sludge stuff before we actually do the Platinum Group Sludge is I need to get a barrel for osmium, because molybdenite, if we run it through here, this is all of the Firestone, Octin, Pyrotheum stuff. It'll give you sheldonite. But if we run it through the sluice, we can get powlite, scheelite. I said sheldonite just a minute ago, didn't I? I got Platinum Group stuff on the brain. Scheelite, rhenium, wolfenite, osmium. So before I run this stuff, I need to get a barrel for osmium. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. And we're going to run enough of these to get at least a small one to pop. Or a tiny one, I guess. Come on. There we go. There's me an osmium. And everything else that comes out of there is already going to be taken care of. There's nothing we can do with the molybdenite after it comes through here other than just centrifuging it. So that can go ahead and run wherever it needs to run. So now we need to set up a barrel for this, which I actually don't have any more barrels. I made like 32 of them. I've used them all. How in the hell did I manage that? Well, for right now, we're taking this one. You can stick that there. That across like that. Put those in there. And that'll take care of that. So now I can go ahead and get, if we have room up here, which we do because we've been running Tetra, I can go ahead and get all of this molybdenite out of here and get it thrown in to be crushed down. We can throw all of that molybdenite in there, let it run and do its thing. I just seen an osmium come through there, so let's go make sure it went. Yep, we got 3. Beautiful. So I'll keep an eye on that and make it into a full one when we get to that point. But there we go. That takes care of that. And let's go ahead and throw... that's the last thing in there that we need to mess with. Sheldonite can now go in and get processed. Trying to get some of this mess cleaned up around here. I have so much of it from waiting till I get to this point. Now I'm finally at this point. I can finally clean stuff up a little bit. And I think I actually have some iridium in here. No? I thought I actually had some iridium in there. I guess not. Alright. Oh, that's another thing. The big meteorites that I have here. Those, when we crush them, give us meteoric iron. If we run it through the bath with persulfite, we get nickel. If we run it through mercury, we get platinum. And then if we run it through the platinum group sludge, we can do that as well. So that's another thing that we need to get put in there is our big meteorite chunks. So I'll take care of getting that all set up. But I wanted to make sure that you guys seen that that was something we could do. I know some people don't enjoy the rabbit holes that I love going down in NEI. So there you go. There's your tip for the day. Is you can get some good stuff out of your meteoric iron. So make sure you fortune the rocks when you find them. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. Y'all have a good one. And I think next time we will set up the Aqua Riga. I do believe I did manage to get the tank made out here. I did it last week, so I'm not positive I'm remembering this properly, but Yeah, there we go. There's our Aquariga tank. So we can go ahead and start making that next time we're here. We're actually full on ferric chloride. And I will guarantee you that's because we are full of chlorine. So now we got to start doing something with chlorine, or we need to make somewhere to put this ferric chloride, which luckily we're not running any tungsten stuff, so we don't have any of that going in there. But we also need to set up pyrolusite pretty soon, and it's going to be running through that same system there. Where is the... there it is, dust. So pyrolusite, if we smelt it, we can get manganese, but if we run it through a bath of hydrochloric acid, we can get manganese chloride, and that is going through that same system, where it's going to be a lot cheaper, I do believe, to do it that way. Now, we do need to save some of it back for batteries, but other than that, we need to get that ran through at some point soon as well. And I got this shut off so we can get rid of, so I can get that taken outside, which actually I'm going to go ahead for right now because it might be just a bit. Go ahead and let that get empty. Not like it matters because we're not using the sulfur dioxide anyways. I think I have rambled enough for today. Y'all have a good one. I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.